I am a washed-up former amateur athlete, though, so I belong in this Under Armour. I was a Division II football player. I played football all the way a couple years into college. And as an NCAA student athlete, there's a couple of things I really did not like. Number one, cardiovascular activity. Not a fan. Number two, drug testing. Not a fan at all of drug testing. I had to get drug tested 3 times by the NCAA. There were 3 of the weirdest mornings of my entire life. First time I walk into the locker room, it's 5:30 in the morning. They hand me a cup. They say, don't let anybody touch this cup. Anybody touches this cup, you come back, you get a new cup. Take this cup and I'm holding it over in the corner, gripping it up real tight, not letting anybody get near me, waiting to see what's gonna happen. They call me into the bathroom. I walk in and there's a middle-aged man sitting by himself in the middle of the room in a folding chair. Door shuts, just me and this old guy alone in a bathroom together. I look at him, I say, this is weird. I go over to the urinal, I'm getting ready to do my business. This guy goes, oh, no. You turn around and you face me when you pee. You pull your pants and your underwear all the way to the ground, and you face me when you pee. No. Who are you? Please leave. They ended up having to call in people from outside to explain to me that this is NCAA regulations. They have to have somebody in there watching you go to the bathroom and not breaking eye line from your genitals to make sure you're not wearing a rubber wiener with somebody else's pee in it, which is a very real product. It's called the Whizzinator. You can buy them on the internet if you ever need to commit fraud. So I pee in a cup, I hand him a cup of my human urine, and I leave. And I feel like the victim in this scenario. I felt as if he held all the power from that interaction, and that did not sit right with me. So when I found out a couple months later they're gonna test me a second time, this time I'm gonna take back some of that power. I'm gonna make this weird for both of us. So I show up at 5:30 in the morning, I walk into that locker room, they handed me another cup. Didn't anybody touch that cup. I'm sitting there waiting. They call me into the bathroom. I walk in, I see it's the exact same middle-aged man sitting by himself in the middle of the room in a folding chair. Door shuts. This time we exchange pleasantries. I find out his name is Gregory, which somehow makes it worse. I say, hello, Gregory. This time I know the drill. So I pull my pants and my underwear to the ground like a kindergartner at a urinal. But this time, as I started peeing into the cup, and I saw his eyes lowered down to crotch level, I'm like, I'm gonna make this weird for both of us. So I squatted down until I met his eye level. You look me in the eye, Gregory. You look me in the eye like a man. I'm a person, not just a penis. You respect me as such. And then I handed him a cup of my piss and I left. And it was better than the first time. But I still hadn't felt as if I'd taken back all the power. So when I found out a couple months later, I'm gonna get tested a third time. This time, I'm gonna take back every bit of the damn power. So I went to Walmart and I bought some tearaway pants. Oh yeah, that's where this is headed. Show up at 5:30 in the morning, my tearaway pants. They gave me another cup, didn't let anybody touch it. I'm sitting there waiting, touching other people's cups, making them go get new ones. They call me into the bathroom, I walk in, I see it's my old friend Gregory once again. So I say, hello, Gregory. So good to see you again. And then I pulled a small boombox out of my pocket. I put the boombox down, I hit play, and the song Pony, by Genuine started blasting through the speakers. That was when I ripped my pants off, tore my shirt open like Hulk Hogan. And now I'm standing there totally naked, wearing only off-brand Timberland work boots. I want each and every last one of you to picture me fully nude. And if you haven't already, with my Timberlands on. A middle-aged weirdo named Gregory 5 feet in front of me in a folding chair, and the song Pony by Soul Train Music Award winning artist Genuine playing through a small boombox behind me. If you are not familiar with the song Pony by Grammy nominated but Soul Train Music Award winning artist Genuine, you need to step your foreplay game up because that song is incendiary. And that was when I proceeded to dance for this stranger. A dance so sexy that I have done for comedy crowds before. People have rioted in the streets. So I would not be doing it here for you tonight. But there was a little bit of this motion. And a lot of bit of this motion. And when I finished, I took my cup, I smacked it on the ground and started peeing and gyrating my hips. Is this what you wanted? Do you see what you've done? You do this for a living, Gregory. You're gross. And that was a lot of fun for me. Both then and now. And I do gotta say, if there's two things I wish I would have taken into account that morning. Number one would be you saw those dance moves. That second one, things got a little too sexy. I showed that guy my butthole. I didn't mean to. It wasn't like a pre-planned kind of thing. I got caught up in the moment. It got weird. That's my cross to bear. Number two, I really wish I would have remembered how difficult it is to get those stupid pants back on. It's an awkward 15 minutes, button by button by button by button. By the time I cleaned up the pee, I had gotten everywhere. I was in that bathroom for like a half an hour. People usually go in for about 90 seconds. I walked out and people had questions.